Welcome back. So I've been inspired. Oh, good morning, by the way. I'm still in pyjamas, but these are not the worst bit of clothing you're going to see in this video. I've been inspired twice. First, I was inspired by this book, and I'd love to make the whole quilt with all the fabrics that Alice uses, but that was crazy expensive. It came to like over £300, and that was just for the fabrics for the squares, no background fabric, no backing fabric or anything like that. So yeah, that was crazy out of my price range. So I just bought the book, £19, or you can get it on Amazon. If you get it off her website, you get a signed copy. And if I shared everything in the book, there'd be copyright issues. And I wanted to make the quilt a little bit more about me and my crazy manic life. So that's when I started to make changes. So now it's more of a inspired by Alice book. So I'm going to make all the traditional blocks in there because there's no copyright issues there because she didn't design all those traditional blocks. Some of the raw edge applique blocks I'm going to change because they're her patterns, and I'd like to make them more about me and my life. So that's when I started thinking about colours, and that's when I was inspired again by my husband. He wandered past me wearing these. Yes, I'm showing my husband's underpants on the internet, on YouTube, to all my friends, to everybody to the world. I wonder if he'll mind. I guess we're about to find out. So I saw him in these and I thought, ooh. And not because there was a half-naked man in front of me. I thought, ooh, those colours would look great as a quilt. So I've stolen them. I've stolen my husband's pants. So now, with the change of colours from these to these, I'm not calling it Alice's sampler quilt, Wonderland quilt anymore. I'm calling it my bipolar Wonderland quilt. It's going to be darker, brighter, and a little bit more chaotic. So let me show you my colours. For my colour choices, we've got black for the background, shocking pink, because it wouldn't be a weird princess quilt unless it had shocking pink in it. We've got some blue, bright blue, some yellow, this fabulous hippie kind of swirly, I don't know what you'd call it, and some more hippie swirly stuff, and some green, and the green's kind of got butterflies I think on it. Are they butterflies? I'm not sure what they are. So yeah, those are my colour choices. There might be more colours coming. I'm going to see how I get on. I'm going to make a whole bunch of blocks and see how I get on. And then maybe add some colours or take some away or add some new patterns, but we'll see. I'm starting with block number 1. I'm just going to work my way through the book, one block at a time. And I'm starting with 3 colours. It's that Amish bar. I've already pre-cut all mine and put them onto little cards so I don't get them all mixed up. And they need to be, to finish a block that's 6.5 by 6.5, the measurements you need are 1.5 by 13 inches, that is. My background fabric's black, so I'm going to sew this one. You want pretty sides together, and you're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam down there. If it's easier for you, you can pin or clip them together. You can go and press them open now if you want at the iron, but I'm not going to. And then we want this one, pretty sides together with the blue. And sew a 1/4 inch seam down that side. There we go. And take it to the iron and iron your seams flat. Once you've got it ironed, grab a ruler and cut it into 2 pieces. They should be 6.5 each, and they should measure 3.5 wide mine 3.5 wide, and you want to cut it down into 2 6.5 pieces. Once you've got your 2 pieces, you're going to turn them around so they're both, so your background fabrics are together, flip them over and sew a 1/4 inch seam down there. And that is an Amish bar. I don't know how I've done that, but it's okay, that'll be hidden in the seam allowance when I put sashing on, when I attach it to the quilt. Right, let's do the next one. This is another really easy block. It's called a rail fence. When you put a whole bunch of them together, it looks fabulous on a quilt. So I've got 6 pieces. I've got 2 of each colour, my background fabric, some funky kind of swirly stuff, and I've got pink because I love pink. You want a black, a coloured one, and a pink, and a black, a coloured one, and a pink. And I'm going to put them that way, I think. I'm not going that way. Or shall I go that way? Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. That way, this way, that way. I don't know. I'm going to go that way. Right, I'm going to sew this one onto there and that one onto there. Press them open. Shall we finger press or should we go posh and use the iron? I'm going to go posh and use the iron. Then we're going to sew this face down onto the pretty side. And this one face down onto the pretty side. I've just ironed to whichever side. I don't know, some you might like to do your seams open. I do whatever's easiest. So I'm going to cut them down into sets that are each one in half, and then we should be left with 3.5 inches on each one. Right, grab your pieces. You should have 4. You can arrange them so you've got your background fabric of your quilt, or for me that's black. And I'm going to put the black strip there, the black strip there. For this one I'm going to put the black strip along the bottom, and that one I'm going to put it along the side. And then I'm going to flip that over and sew that one down that side. I'll put a clip on so I don't forget which side I'm sewing. And I'm going to flip that one over there and sew down that side. make sure they're all going in the right direction again, and then sew that one to that one. I'm going to nest my seams for this, so one seam goes one way, one seam goes the other way, and you'll see where the seam meets there, and pop a pin or clip in it. Magic. And that is a rail fence block. They look amazing when there's a whole bunch of them. I'm not sure this black was a good idea. You can see like every little tiny hair and bits of fluff on it. So, but there's the first 2 blocks, 2 down, 98 to go. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Stay weird.